Leah here with LXF, the one and only. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment below. Much appreciated. So OCR Questions. What we're going to talk about today is a little recap of OCR World Championships. If you don't know what OCR is, you might be in the wrong spot. But it's okay, I'll let you stay. It stands for Obstacle Course Racing. And a couple weeks ago was the World Championship up in Stratton, Vermont. And it's going to be held there next year. So today we're talking about obstacles. Because who cares about the running? No, that is important. But right now we're going to focus on the obstacles today. And the main one today is Canyon. Canyon is a V-shaped obstacle. It went down and then back up. And it was made up of rings, then went down to a peak, and I believe 5 rings up. So 5 down, 5 up, and a bell. And why was that obstacle so hard for some people? It required core, upper body, and coordination. Those all seem very, very simple, but when you combine them into one element, it makes it very challenging. So here's a little clip of me doing it, and then I'll explain why I did it the way I did it. So, and I'm the person in the back. I'm the person in the red shirt, leaning out, walking my hands out to the furthest ring, and then climbing up, keeping my hands and my body close. Now that you've watched the video, things that you may have noticed. I walked my hands out down the rings. Why would I do that? Well, for efficiency's sake. The rules did not specify which ring I needed to start on. It was just that I needed to start on the platform and not touch the ground once I started. The easiest part of that obstacle is the going down part. The people didn't get stuck there. They got stuck on the bottom or the up part. So to save my upper body, I walked my hands down and used my feet, hooked onto the back of the pole, and then when I let go, I used momentum to swing right under that middle and continue walking up my hands. Okay, so core work for that. Core is our trunk, muscles that support our spine. Planks are really good for obstacles, low rigs that are close to the ground. Things that keep your legs off the ground are all good exercises. So flutter kicks, leg lowers, and then if you want to make it more applicable to grip, hanging leg raises, hanging mountain climbers, etc. So now you're pairing the two together. And then the grip piece, because they're so close to the ground, you need to stay tight. So if you're not used to this position on a ring, on one, let alone two, because the further your arms got, the more stress it put on your shoulder and your chest. And this is not a stable position. This is a stable position. The tighter and closer your muscles are, the more stable you are. So if you look at me when I went, I'm kind of like in a ball. And then as I went up, I tried to stay close. And then when I couldn't, my arms straightened, I had to do a pull-up. And I had to time it right so that I hit the bell and didn't waste energy. So for this obstacle, core, static holds with your legs raised, and upper body, both chin-ups, pull-ups, and static holds in that lock-off position, staying nice and tight. So if you have questions about this obstacle, comment below. And then next week, we're going to talk about Valkyrie, which is the inverse. It goes up to a peak and then down. So subscribe if you haven't, like if you haven't, and comment below. So see you next week.